Hey, I'm Nick, and today I want to talk about goals and how to accomplish them, especially in fitness. You see, it's obvious that not all goals are the same. Goals are variable. You won't be able to use small tips that kind of help you on goals that are smaller in scope than you would with the goals that are big and that will most likely have a significant impact on your life. However, the larger the goal, the larger the commitment that you need for it. Now, without this commitment, you may find that your goal is something that takes a lot more time that you are planning on spending on it to actually accomplish. But vice versa, if you're trying to accomplish a smaller goal and you end up using tactics that are better off used for much larger goals, and you end up centering that goal around your entire life and you kind of get mixed up in it, and the benefits are most definitely not worth the time that you're spending or the effort that you're putting in, which is why it's important to recognize that goals are variable and you can't just go all in on a small thing or not focus enough on big things. And so, goals require sacrifice, full stop. That sacrifice can be big or small, it depends on the goal because, like I keep on saying, goals are variable. If you truly want your goal to be a thing, you need to sacrifice for it. Now, the best way to articulate this is with the very common fitness goal, which is to lose weight. There is a possibility that you can lose weight while still having an unbalanced and messy and simply unhealthy diet. But what that takes is a lot of extra time doing something, say, like cardio and other areas of fitness in order to compensate for the diet. Or in another area of fitness where you're just focused about building your endurance or muscle mass, you can sort of do that with non-optimal exercises or non-optimal training However, it will take you a lot longer and you can risk not actually reaching the potential that you could have, which is where the sacrifice comes in order to not only reach your goal more time effectively, but to also get the most out of that goal, get the most benefits out of the end point of the goal that you've set. You're going to need to end up sacrificing, or else you end up having to slog whatever position you are in right now for an extended period of time. And you could be thinking to yourself that there's some people out there that don't need to sacrifice any of their fun in order to reach a certain goal in fitness, and they're always happy along the way and may still have habits similar to yours, or in fact the same habits, but they're still in a position that you desire. And to put it simply, that's because of talent or because of genetics. But what I want to mention quickly here is that hard work and discipline and focus on getting close to your goal and actually sacrificing more than they do will make you end up surpassing them. As it's simple that you can't change your genetics, you cannot change your natural talent in an area. However, you can always train yourself to work harder than them. But of course, there's a worst case scenario that no matter how hard you try, they're trying just as hard and they have that extra start. But if it starts getting to that point, you need to always be aware to look back on your progress and really reflect on the whole rather than that one person who you view as in your competition. Now, to wrap this up, as I've mentioned, sacrifice, you may think of that as something that's big and is going to take a lot of willpower to do. And I want to cut that off with saying that you need to start small. You can't just jump from your couch and do a marathon without training, but you sure can start training for a marathon today or tomorrow. I've mentioned that's not about the quantity of work that you do, but it's about the consistency. If you start small and improve every day, then just think about in a year or two how much progress you would have made. So yeah, I hope that's helped you with your view on your fitness goals and how you can better achieve them and giving you more motivation to keep on pushing. But if you're still interested in anything to do with productivity tips or hacks, I've now started one-on-one coaching, which you can book a call for in the description. But until then, I'll see you later.